Hey guys, Rune Guidance of the Norse here, and I wanted to talk a little bit about incorporating your environment, your contemporary life into your traditional practice. Now, what do I mean by that? I always say when you can use tools and information and things that are as close to the tradition that you are a practitioner in, the better. And that is true, of course, absolutely. But yet we also live today, in today's day and age, in the places that we live in. For instance, although I've been back and forth to Sweden and Norway many times, I don't live there. I live in Florida. And many of you know that I talk a lot about traditional rune stuff and blah, 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 as much as we can possibly know traditionally. That's debated as well. But many of you know that I cast runes professionally, and I love to cast from this snapping turtle shell. This is for me, because for me, the turtle has a very specific meaning and a very personal connection and meaning. So I work with that, and therefore this snapping turtle shell, and I have other turtle shells as well that I use, I prefer to cast from it. Now, this is the interesting thing. Turtles are not found in the wild in Scandinavia. It's too cold. So this is not something that is necessarily a Scandinavian traditional thing. I think the last time there were, pond turtles and things like that in Scandinavia was about 5,000 years ago, they estimate. So they are no longer native to the Scandinavian peninsula. But they are to where I live and where I am connecting. So what I want you to be mindful of is, remember, trust your inner voice. No matter what I tell you or anybody else tells you, always listen to that instinct. That's the voice of the ancestors in you, and it's meant to protect you. It's meant to keep you from bad advice and from bad places and negative people. Listen to your inner voice, follow that, and do what it's telling you to do. Because when you activate the ancestors in your life, they're going to lead you and direct you, and it is the most healing and fulfilling path that you can possibly have. So I just wanted to share that little example of how our practices that we have today, while they are authentic in the sense that they are us revealing our true selves, not everything we do is necessarily 100% traditional. Number one, because we can't actually really verify everything. And number two, we live in a modern age. There you go. Hope that helps and hope that's interesting. And I'll see you soon. Tack så mycket.